What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video on the FBA Capital Trading Channel. Today I'm bringing you guys a combo video. I'm going to be doing the daily range case study from June, what would it be? Today's Sunday, so June 24th. I'm going to be doing the daily range, and then I'm also going to be doing the weekly analysis for that week. Then after I do that, I'm going to give you guys my breakdown on what I'm potentially thinking is going to happen this week. So let's see what happens. So first thing we're going to do, so we're gonna do this daily range from Friday. So first things first, I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna mark out the previous day's high. Boom. And if you guys see, I cut my hair. We're back to being egghead. So yeah, we got the previous day's low. Didn't mean to make this previous day's high. Just like that, we got the previous day's high right here. Boom. From this previous day's high, I'm now going to be putting down right here is my 12 a.m. open. Boom. So first things first, you guys can obviously see that today was a very bullish day. From the open, price only came down maybe like not even 5 points from this opening price. It came down, okay, 10 points. It came down about 10 points below the opening price, but from there it never came any lower. So we're going to be paying attention to this area in price right here. Why? I'm going to tell you in a second. So this low is going to be very important right here. This low, this low, this high up here. Move this over. Yeah, everything's kind of extended right now. We're also going to look more to the left. Boom. Right in here. Oh, I want you guys to look at this area right over here. These highs. Right in there. Just like that. So now that we have these areas in price, I'm going to start annotating and showing you why they are important. So first things first, this area right here is very important. Why? Because this is our low of the day. We got this low of the day at what price? If you look to the left, we got this low of the day around this 11,800 area where we were consolidating. But if you look at the point of where this came down to, it came close to this 770 area. But we're just going to say around this 11,800 is where it overall held for the most part. And we got this drop below this short-term low, below the 12 a.m. open at 3 in the morning. So let's annotate that. We have the low of the day at 3 a.m. Plus we had the false break, along with 11,800 being respected. So from here, after price made this low, price slowly pushed to the top side. And now, what are we going to do? We're going to be using this London session low right in here, because now that we made this low during the London session, that this is going to be a potential low of the day, in which it was. So what are you going to do? You're simply going to pull your fib from this low to this high right up here. And as you can see right here, what you're going to want to do, you could draw your fib to using the bodies, but in this case I'm going to be using the wicks because this is a pretty big range. So here I'm going to do it just like this. I'm using the wick and the wick, and as you can see, price came down into this order block that we have here, these last 3 candles, and this is also the order block that was being respected during London session. So let me also put that as a confirmation we had, but it still held within this order block, holding 11,800, and it just pushed back above the previous day's high. So let me fix this right in here. We're also gonna have that 45-minute bullish order block, and then for the second annotation right here, we got this retracement at 8 in the morning. So we had that fib long at 8 a.m. along with 11,800 rejection, along with that 45-minute bullish order block. So that is what happened right here. And then from there, price expanded at 9:30. We had the open where price then ran above this short-term high that we had right here, running all the way above, creating this high, and then having this reaction at 12,000. So right here at 12,000, this is where we started to have a small retracement before pushing even higher, making this high of the day after clearing this high right here. So we got the high of the day at what time? 15:30, which is 2:30. So we have the high of the day at 2:30 p.m. Where are we at in price? You see we ended up closing around this 12,100 area right in there. And just for this, I'm gonna make that black, and I'm gonna make this right here, I'm gonna change this to red, just like that. So now we have that high of the day at 2:30 p.m. after price traded into 12,100, and also we had the false break of those highs right here. So this red line, this is what I was talking about earlier, where I said pay attention to this high. This is that short-term high that we ran above, and from there price ended up having this reaction to the downside. So just like that. But yeah, for the most part, today was just simply a bullish London continuation. Now if I do the schematic of what happened today, we had the Asian session range, boom, boom, boom. We had the push during London session, made the low of the day, retracement during New York session, and then the price just continued to the top side for the most part of the day. So it was simply just a bullish continuation day. And as you guys know, Fridays are known for that. Fridays usually just continue the trend for the week. And as you can see, it was a bullish week, and it ended up being a bullish Friday, as you guys can see. So that is the daily range from June 24th, which is Friday. I'm going to send this in the Telegram. So if you're not in the Telegram, make sure you do join that. And now I'm going to be showing you guys the review of the week. So I'm going to go to the 1 hour time frame. Going to be removing all of these indicators, not indicators, drawings. Did I just get rid of it? Oh, I definitely did get rid of an indicator. Hold on. There we go. Okay, now we're back on hour. We're just gonna do a little analysis. So we're gonna first start off by marking up the previous week's highs, which are right in here. These are previous week's highs. Then we have the previous week low down here. We're going to use these as anchor points for potential fibs. So we're going to use this previous week's low, and we're going to use this high right here because this looks like it's somewhere we had a retracement at. And we're also going to mark up where the highs and lows of this week were at and where the market opened. So if you look at this gray line, this is where the market opened on Sunday. So I'm going to have this as the market open price. If you guys hear like the background with these fucking what is it, they're mowing the lawn, so hopefully you can't hear that. They're pretty damn loud, I'm not gonna lie to you. So we had that opening price right there, the weekly highs and lows. The weekly high did get targeted, and we're going to be pulling our fib from this previous week's low to this high right here. And as you can see, price came all the way down around to this 62%, even though it didn't really tap into it perfectly. Say for example I use the wicks now instead, there might be a chance in which it did tap into it. It didn't really look like it tapped into it either, so nonetheless you probably would have, oh no, to pull it up slightly, taps it just damn near, barely though, so just be aware of that. So we're gonna mark up the highs and lows of the week. So we have the high of the week on Friday, and then we have the low of the week that was created on Sunday. So Sunday is the low of the week. So from Sunday, it was just bullish ever since the open. And let me get rid of these Asian session ranges, just like that. So now let me make this little analysis. We had the opening price. I'm gonna make this red. Opening price went all the way down to here, and that's the lowest point that it came to. And then from here, price expanded all the way to the top side, all the way up here, before slightly dropping and making that low of the week, high of the week, well, closing point. So for the most part, this is what we had this week. Just a simply bullish is how we, nothing really else to say about it besides the fact that it was extremely bullish. And that's really it. This is what we got. They're getting extremely loud right now. Hold on, I just messed up my volume. Let me just, okay, I think I fixed it now, but hopefully you can't hear them. But this is the overall analysis of what we had for the week. The market open created this low point or below the 12, well, market open price. We then kept expanding, created this high point on Tuesday. From Tuesday, we had a retracement into Wednesday. Wednesday, we made this low around 4 in the morning, tapped into this fib and these order blocks and this consolidation around this 11,300 area. And from there, price expanded to the top side and continued pushing to the previous week's high, where we ended up making the high of the week right up here. So now this is our weekly review, simply a bullish week. Sending all these in a Telegram, so if you're not in Telegram, make sure you join it. And that's the daily range from Friday, June 24th. Alright, I send it in the Telegram, so if you're not in the Telegram, make sure you join it. Sending it in there live time. So now that we have the weekly review, now we're going to go down to what I'm personally expecting for this week on the higher time frames. So let's see, we're going to go to my higher time frame analysis and we're going to see what we can expect. So if we come to it, where we have right now currently, this is what I have on NAS. So we ended up filling in a few areas in price. Hold on, let me just, didn't mean to get rid of the indicators. Get rid of all these drawings, and we're gonna go back to the monthly. Oh man, they're coming back with that weed whacker. Well, here, I'm gonna make the magnet. We're gonna get the previous week's highs and previous week's lows. Right down here. Previous week's low. With the previous week's high. Not weeks, month. God damn it. Shit. Hold on. Gonna have to make it myself. Monthly low. Then we're gonna get monthly high. Right up here. Alright. This is a little bit of a longer video for you guys, but nonetheless, it's going to be very informative. So we got the monthly highs and monthly lows, and we are respecting this very bullish monthly order block right in here. Alright, let me take this magnet off now. But we are respecting this bullish monthly order block that we have right in here. So one thing I do want to be aware of is we are in this bullish environment, and I do want to see price start to push to the top side based off the fact that we did have this retracement into this area and we are starting to close above it. But now I'm going to come down to this weekly, and as you can see, the weekly is very bullish. So one thing I am anticipating as of right now is price might have this retracement back into this area where we could potentially fill in these little gaps that we had, and we also have this gap within here. But before that, let me mark up this weekly high and low. Weekly high and weekly low of this previous week's, so we know where to potentially anticipate price to go to. I just did this backwards as fuck. This is the weekly high. This is the weekly low. I don't know why I reverse them so many times. Just like that. Now we're going to go to the daily. We have this overall analysis on where we overall want to see price go based off the monthly and weekly. I do want to see price continue to the monthly high around, what level is this? Around 13,000 more than likely. And if we can get to 13,000, more than likely Ethereum will also go up, since they are kind of corresponding right now. Here, right around 13,000 is where I ideally want to see price come up to. So we'll see how that plays out. But right now, what I'm personally anticipating is we might either continue to push to this high and then potentially get into this area where we are going to start to drop off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the fib from this high and this low. And as you can see, price is coming into this area. So in my opinion, price might have this push, tap in to maybe these fair value gaps we have up here. We have a few of them in there, then here. We'll see how price reacts in this area, but from here there is a chance that we are going to get a short-term drop, and if we do get that short-term drop, I will be anticipating a pullback to see price go higher, since I am bullish based off the weekly and monthly. So we will expect a pullback, maybe around to that 8,330 area right in here, but we will see. But that's really all I have for you guys. That is what I'm personally anticipating for this week, and that is my daily range case study from June 24th. So that's really it. And I also have another video that's going to be coming out after this with a big announcement, so I want you all to stay tuned for that. And that's really it. Hopefully this video helped you in any way, shape, or form, just seeing how I view the market, or just at least getting a personal idea on how I personally trade. So that's really it. So if you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Telegram, and I'll see you all soon.